So, Ian, it is a 1-1 draw with Grimsby Borough today, a 10v10 situation. How did you think of that game?
Yeah, look, for 65 minutes nearly we've played with 10 men, and for 65 minutes we've dominated a game of football. For that 65 minutes with 10 men, second half, I was just trying to think coming out there, it's probably the proudest I've been as a group of players since I've been here. They completely dominated the ball with and without the ball. They won that second half 1-0. We keep the stats of the game, and it's complete domination in terms of statistics and where we played. We just couldn't get the 2 goals, and it wasn't for the want of trying. Some outstanding individual performances and a real strong team performance. The subs came on, had the impact we needed. Their keeper made some excellent saves. They cleared the defending their box very well. And the reason why we've only drawn that today is because defensively, up until the sending off, I thought we were a little bit passive. I thought we didn't work as hard to win the ball back as we did when we had the ball, and I thought we didn't create enough space for the person in possession or attack space when we had the ball. We played some good football with 11 men, and we got in behind them a couple of times and had good chances, but there was 2 warning signs before the goal that we didn't stop the cross well enough or defend the cross well enough, and that was the case for the goal. But look, I don't want that to take the shine off, because for 10 men we've just played some unbelievable football, and we've won so many second balls, and we've camped inside their half for long periods. But up until that sending off, it was a very even game, and unfortunately we didn't defend as well as we can. The sending off, I'll have to watch it back. I thought it was a yellow. I've said to Lee, I don't want him to feel bad about that, because if he takes that out of his game, he's going to lose a big strength, because he went to challenge for a 50-50 ball, and the ref seeing that it was worse than a yellow. I don't think it was. I think it was a yellow at worst, but it was disappointing, and the boys used that as a catalyst to go perform as well as they did.
Is that why we seem to play better with 10 men than we did with 11?
I just think the boys weren't really brave. They were really positive, really confident, played with a lot of purpose, a lot of passion as well. After, I think it sparked them, and then at half time we really talked about how we wanted to play, and I was just quite constructive but assertive with the words that I said, and they responded 100%. Everything we asked in there at half time, they responded. So did the 3 subs that came on, and I think it did. Yeah, I think the sending off did fire them up.
Obviously today we didn't have Luke Rawson up front, and with some of the balls that were being played in by Reynolds and Tinker and Baker, so it seems like we did miss that centre forward just hanging in the box. I've talked to his dad, he seems like he might be out for a while. How are we going to cope without the striker for the next few weeks?
Real innocuous injury, training on Thursday, nobody around him, played a 5-yard pass and moved, and he just felt his ankle pop. No real swelling, no bruising, but he couldn't put stiffness, couldn't put any weight on it. You take Luke out your side, he's that focal point. It's hard. We tried a different way to play that did work, but you're right, when you do put that ball in the box, it's got to be a little bit cuter, a bit more clever in terms of the cross, because we don't have that height and physicality. Take Luke out of any team and it's going to affect you. What we've got to do is, it's no one's fault, it's our responsibility that we respond well, and we make sure that with the squad we've got, we perform as well as we can. I'm always on the lookout for newer players. We're going to have a player on loan from Sheffield United coming in, a wide attacker, hopefully in time for Tuesday. And if Luke is long term, we'll have to look at a like-for-like replacement, but it's very hard to find that type of player.
Could we maybe see a bit more of Luca De Falco? We know he's a bit of a fan favourite because of his localness.
Yeah, we would like Luca. Luca we wanted involved today, but he unfortunately had a prior engagement he couldn't get out of. So yes, we'll see Luca involved. When he came on against Swallownest, he did well. Having more game times really helped him. It's helped him. I'm all right now.
Okay. Yes, obviously. So what we did see in that second half was the wing backs. Well, they turned into wing backs essentially, Tinker and Reynolds. Is that something we might see more of? Because it seems to really help the attacking game and overloading the wing areas.
Yeah, if you speak to Jack Tinker, Jordan Lemon, Bailey and Zach, they know how I want my full-backs to play. What we just did second half was be more brave. We left ourselves sometimes 2v2 at the back, 1v1, because we had that less players, so we just wanted to be as brave as possible, and it worked. But when we've got 11, I still want our full-backs to become wingers and wing-backs when we've got the ball, but obviously be defenders when we have them.
So it's another new opponent on Tuesday night as we face Consett, a side that we've never faced again before. Not even one you probably not even faced back in your Penistone days. No. What do you know about them, and what can we expect on Tuesday night?
They're a footballing side, they're a typical north-east side. They'll play with passion, they'll play with commitment, they'll be physical, but they do try and play football. We'll make sure that we go there, we'll make sure that the journey is an excuse for performance, and we'll try and come back with all 3.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam.